So yeah, we're an earthquake, and our challenge was found in the 2015 earthquake in Nepal. And basically, we found that the main affected population were people living in remote areas, basically because they didn't have a proper telecommunication system, so they could receive all the information needed in these times. So our stakeholders are basically UN OCHA and the emergency telecommunication clusters, which permanently operate in Nepal, and other local authorities and national authorities that if you have any question you can ask later about that. And objective is to reach 8,000 Nepali people living in Sagmati region, so we can help them be faster and better communicating with also in between communities, but also with aid organizations, and then so they can be better prepared for this kind of event, and not only before in early warning systems so they can receive the information, but also in the aftermath, so aid organizations can receive very useful information about their needs. And yeah, that's basically it.
Okay. So we plan on tackling this challenge by installing simple radio communication devices in households, and we are expecting to drop the rate of fatality by 40% in 2 years. So I'll explain how the system works. The system is made of two different devices: a household device, or a small device that will be installed in each household, and a bigger device which we call a hub, which will be installed in remote villages in the affected areas of Nepal, as you can see on the map. Okay. So when a natural disaster is detected, like an earthquake, the hubs would send out a radio frequency or radio signal to the smaller devices, which would look like this. These small devices would receive the signal, and then as soon as they get the signal, they would start sounding an alarm. Now this alarm would instruct, it's not only an alarm, it would also instruct the people to evacuate or to get to higher ground, depending on the natural disaster. Now, this device, they would take it on their way out, and if they leave the house safely and evacuate safely, they can press on one of two. They can press on the safe button or the green button with the smiley face, which would then send a signal to the government, or the governing entity, telling them that the people have evacuated safely. Now, if they can't make it safely for any reason, or they get pinned down, or they get stuck somewhere, then they can press on the danger button, and this would. And then using the network of hubs, it can triangulate. We can triangulate the signal and find exactly where they are, and send this information to the government, where they can send the help. Okay. And this is basically how it works.
Yeah. So we thought this is innovation because it's the hub we are building is also resistance and is also used for collecting data. And the insights are that it's context specific and that is simple technology.